Hey, so I was meant to do a cover today. I tried to do a cover, didn't work out, didn't have enough time to learn a new song, so there's no cover today. Charlotte has like a basketball breakup thing today, so they're going to go play the boys team and do a prize giving and all that stuff, so I have stayed here to cook tea and things while they're gone. I need a pan. I'm the most inconvenient dog in the world. We're just having nachos tonight because Dad is going over to Christchurch tonight. He's starting his driving to Christchurch in the week and then coming home in the weekend because he's going to work for my granddad. I have 7 days of school left. I have the rest of this week, and then we go to Christchurch for the weekend, and then I have 2 days of school left, and then the seniors are on exam leave. But because I have enough credits to pass the year without doing my exams, I'm not doing my exams, so I have 7 days of school left and then I have nothing. Once I finish school and I'm on study leave, there are multiple things I need to do, but the main thing is I want to start recording my EP. Finally, I've been saying I'm going to do it for ages, but then when there's people home, there's always background noise, so I'm like, if I just wait like a month, I'll be on study leave and I'll be home alone all day for weeks before my sisters finish school. I'm finally getting some replies about Pursue and it's so good. I'm so happy. I'm finally getting people responding. So I've had like kind of 2 definites and then I'm still discussing it with someone and I've had a definite no. I finally have heat. I hate raw meat so much. These packets always have the weird black thing on the bottom that always comes out on the mince. Ugh. I need a flippy utensil. My dog is just lying on the floor in the middle of the kitchen. I normally listen to music and sing when I'm cooking, but I don't want to get copyrighted, so I just have to kind of awkwardly stand here in silence. And then because I'm the kind of person who hates silence, I will keep talking and rambling to stop there from being silent. It's October the 29th today. This year, like, it was going fast and then I got to August and it started going slow, but at the same time, like, this year has still gone very fast, but all years go fast. I think the year where it feels like the year didn't go fast is the year the world implodes. My favourite thing to listen to right now is my Snatched playlist. I have recently got into script writing a lot. Like, I really, really like writing scripts. I've always loved writing. I've always loved fiction writing. But recently I discovered that I prefer writing scripts than writing, like, novels and stuff. If you follow me on Twitter, you might have seen me tweeting about I finished my first pilot script, because ages ago, at the start of this year, I started writing, like, a book series called Face to Face, and I was, like, 8 chapters through the first book, and, like, as a side thing, I wanted to experiment with screenwriting. So, I need to create a character. I'd had this other storyline in my head for a while that I hadn't really done anything with, and I was like, hey, what if I write this out as a script? And so I started messing around with that. I literally learnt to write scripts by, like, reading the excerpts of the 100 script that the writers put on Tumblr. Writing scripts, like, there's formatting rules and stuff, but it's not actually too hard. And if there are ever things you're confused about, you just Google it, and there's so many web pages telling you what to do. And then I got really obsessed with that storyline, and I just, like, kept working on that. But then I want to do acting and stuff as well when I'm older, so I'm like, I can write scripts and pitch them and then play the characters. So with the Snatched script, I really wanted to play this character called Gabby, but the thing with that show is it's an FBI show, and all the characters are in their 20s. I am not in my 20s, so I couldn't play the character that I wanted to play right now. So I'm like, that other thing I was writing, that has teenage characters, so it would make sense for me to do that first, because then I can play the teenage characters, and then do Snatched, and play the adult characters. So I switched back to Snatched, and I've written the first draft of the pilot script. I'm really sorry for the grating noise. I know that's going to drive some people insane. So I have the first draft of the face-to-face script. I really want to change the name to that because the name made sense when it was a 4-book series and they all had different names that all linked together and stuff, but now it's not like an overarching enough name. So I need to change the name for that, and I need to change the name for Snatch because someone else has come out and released something called Snatched or Snatch or something. I don't know. I just can't use that name anymore. It took me so long to think of it. And it's just one word, but finding appropriate names for things is so hard. I'm really bad at naming songs as well. I always sit there like, what can I call this? Because I don't just want to pick a line from the chorus or anything. Now I am currently working on like the timeline Face to Face and going through and getting the backstory right, because that's like science fiction. So I need to get my science right, and I need to get just kind of, it's quite a complicated story, so I need to make sure everything is right before I start trying to write a series Bible. Carrot grating is so violent. See, people think I don't have a plan. I have like a 10-year plan. It's just extremely unrealistic. I'm such an overly ambitious person. It's not even funny. I'm going to end up under a bridge. So by the end of this year, I should have my first EP out. And I'll start pitching Face to Face to people like next year. The only thing is with acting and stuff is like, if you want to get things made well and stuff, or like not made well but have a larger audience so it's actually like kind of worth doing, you have to go to like England or America. And with Snatched, that's an FBI show, so it has to be American. So like with Face to Face, if I do that first, I can, you know, get some contacts, establish some credibility as a writer and an actress, and get some money so I don't end up under a bridge. The only thing with it though is I have to learn an American accent, and it always sounds really bad and forced. And okay, normally I can do it better than this. This is bad. But these people like Rose McIver, and I always forget his name, but he's the guy in Riverdale that, I think he plays Archie, I don't know. There's a guy in Riverdale who's from New Zealand, and they all have the perfect American accents, and I don't know how they do it. And it makes me really frustrated because I can't. If it were British accents are a lot easier for a Kiwi to do. It's really funny though, because for all the Kiwis, they can do perfect American accents, like no one can do a New Zealand accent. Pasta sauce. So, you know, my like 10-year plan is next year get Face to Face pitched and stuff so that it would be running by 2019. And then, I don't know how many seasons that would run for yet. I haven't really worked that out. I've done a lot less planning on Face to Face than I have on Snatch. But I'm assuming like 4 or 5 seasons, so that would take me through to like, I don't know, 2023, 2024 kind of time, which then I would be old enough to play Gabby out of Snatch, and I could then do Snatched, which would go for 5 years. So, like, depending on when Face to Face ends, Snatched would be ending 5 years later. And then, in between there's all the music and stuff, of course. So, I have a plan. We're just talking 2% chance of success. But a 2% chance is 0% chance if I don't try. So we're gonna run with it. Even though I have that plan, it's a lot easier to just tell people that I don't know what I'm doing, because, you know, they digest that a bit easier than what I am doing. Get out. Thank you. Look. I hate grating like cheese with holding this big of a block, so I just broke a knife and nearly stabbed myself. Okay. That was fun. So like, that's basically all my life is right now, counting down my final days of school at grade high. My dad's changing jobs. I'm counting down the days until I leave Christchurch. I write new music. That's been my life for the past couple of months. So, see, oh dear God,